Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to all of you. And thank you for joining Talkative Sports News, where we will outline some interesting facts, interesting news, things that are going on in the football world. As you can see, got quite a bit of juicy stuff to get to today on the first episode of Talkative Sports News. Um, Hello, I will be your host today, Kaz. Um, it's just me, but we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk about some really interesting stuff. We're gonna get into some cool stuff here. You ready? Okay. Before we do, please, please, I beg you, like, subscribe, share the video, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers. If they like football or soccer, as the Americans will call it, you know, tell your friends, tell your family, join us every week. I think sometimes we go um Tuesdays or Thursdays, but we rarely go on Wednesdays, but it's normally Tuesdays or Thursdays. We just dropped our season finale for Talkative Sports Tuesday. I believe it was Tuesday last week. I believe so. But until this season starts, you get me, Talkative Sports News, until August 17th. So, but please, thank you for joining. Please like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Anyways, let's get into it. I'm sure you don't want to hear me ramble. So looks like on the first subject today, Alexander Isak is looking to leave Newcastle. Now, I know you're all thinking like, "Oh, we know he's been looking to leave. He's already put in a transfer request before." The thing about this is it looks like um Newcastle actually might start considering bids this time. Um because it looks like Liverpool are coming back to the table after they're seeing that Isak has requested again to the board that he wants to leave. But I suspect the reason why they actually might start looking at bids this time as opposed to the last time when he requested might have to do with the fact that if you look at how much he requested for salary to renew his contract, over 360,000 per week. I don't think Newcastle was going to deal with that. I don't think they're looking to deal with all of that. I don't think that's the direction they want to go. I don't know. But they I don't know. They might be if they knew that they were definitely going to get him. But it's looking like they're probably not going to keep him. Um until next year. I believe that's when he has to renew his deal. So I don't know. You tell me in the comments. What do you think? Um, will Isak leave? And then right after this, we got to get to can Liverpool even afford Isak now that they have gotten what I believe what is looking like Darwin Nunes 3.1. and Hugo Ekitike. Excuse me. Yeah. So can they even afford him? I mean, let's look at how much a ticket costs. Oh, 95 millions plus add-ons. I mean, Isak is probably going to run them at least 120 million, if not 130 to 150. At least minimum 120 million. Isak is gonna break Florian Wirtz's his record um for how much his transfer fee is. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's look at Florian Wirtz's transfer fee. Um, so Florian Wirtz transfer fee total from is reported to be about 116 million. Um, and then it's saying approximately 156 million. This includes the initial 100 million payment and 16 million in protection add-ons. So 160 million euros or pounds, approximately 156 million euros, I believe. I'm not too sure about that, but this is reported from ESPN. So, yeah, this is Isak is gonna shatter that. If Liverpool get Isak, he will shatter that by a mile. I'm 150, 130 to 150, easy. 120 initial fee, and then 130, and then 30 in add-ons. I'm guessing 150 total. You heard it from me first. If Isak goes to Liverpool, that's how much Newcastle's gonna ask for Liverpool. Yeah. So we'll see. But Liverpool are back in it. They're not backing down. They're back in it. They want 3 strikers. They want Darwin. They want Ikitike. They want Isak. Oh my God! Wow. I bet you Liverpool fans are really excited, huh? I would be too if I was a Liverpool fan. You know what? I would be too. Just won the title, getting 3 new strikers, or sorry, 2 new strikers, and Florian Wirtz. I would be excited too. Now this leaves a question: what is to become of Darwin? I want to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment. Let me know. What do you think is to become of Darwin if they get Isak? Because if they get Ekitike, I don't think they're going to get rid of Darwin. They can't. I mean, he's the only other striker there. But if they get Isak with Ekitike, what is to become of Darwin Nunes? Please drop a comment. Let me know. Next up, who is under the most pressure going into this new season? Now, I can tell what you were thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking it's Saka. Or you're thinking it's Gokeres. Or is it Yokeresh? Yokeresh? I believe so. Or maybe you're thinking it's, I don't know, dare I say Muhammad Kudus? Maybe you're thinking Ekitike? Or no. I know who you're thinking. Brian Mbuemo. Okay, wait. How about, let's see here. Ooh, I know one. How about Mateus Cunha, his teammate on Manchester United? Nah. There can be only one man. His name is Florian Wirtz. Mr. 116 million record signing, right? Wait, is he more than Caicedo? No, he is not more than Caicedo. Oh yeah, he is. He is. Sorry, I'm mistaken. He is by 1 million more than Caicedo. So the same pressure that was given to Caicedo is the same pressure that will be put on you, Mr. Florian Wirtz. And I like Florian Wirtz. I really do. I thought it was amazing in the undefeated season. 11 goals, 11 assists. 22 goals and assists total. Brilliant performance, brilliant season. 116 million, man. Let's see it. It's time to shine, my guy. It's time to prove it. Liverpool, big club, Merseyside, England, Premier League, Champions League, EPL. Yeah, it's the same thing as Premier League, but still. Florian Wirtz, you're the star of the show for now, until seeing how Isak, what happens to the Isak deal. But it's up to you, my guy, for now. So, yeah, the most pressure, I think, this season is on Florian Wirtz. Now, who is the best finisher in the Premier League going into this season? And I want to refer to this video that I saw John Obi Mikel interviewing Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank on finishers. And he said Haaland is a one-touch finisher. I would agree with that 100%. Yep. He's big, strong, a bully, fast, but he's a very instinctual finisher. One touch, quick, great movement, great acceleration, great power, great technique. But Alexander Isak, says Jimmy, and I would agree with him pretty much on every point. He says Alexander Isak, he's a 1v1 finisher. And I would agree with him 100%. Because he knows how to find those angles. He knows how to shoot around the keeper, find the little crevices to slip the ball through. And I would agree. But I would even add on that Isak can play like that, 1v1, and like how Haaland plays. Isak can do both. That being said, the best finisher, you know who said he was? And I totally agree with this. In the Premier League, the best finisher in the Premier League is Ice Cold Palmer. Yes. Yes. And let me just say this. Here's my proof. If you don't believe me, go watch the PSG game. Club World Cup final. Go watch that game. Go watch that game. Now, let's take it around town. As SpongeBob would say, it's time to bring it around town. Let's bring it around town. It's time to bring it around town to the White Hart Lane. Spursy side. Spursy side is looking to get Rodrygo. Now, Real Madrid and Xabi Alonso wouldn't mind letting go of Rodrygo for a fee, for a very lucrative fee, right? Renting at around 100 million or so. But Spurs and Daniel Levy want to negotiate a deal around 90 million since they're such good friends. You know, Gareth Bale, Luka Modric. You know, they're such good friends. So, good. Question is, where does Rodrygo fit in? Kudus is already on the right, Son on the left, I believe. Kulusevski in the middle, Solanke up top. I know Rodrygo doesn't want to be on the bench at Real Madrid. So he definitely doesn't want to be on the bench at Spurs. So where does he fit in the starting lineup? That's my question. Hey, I would love to see Rodrygo in Spurs. Don't mistake it. All right, don't mistake it. I would love to see Rodrygo in the Premier League in general. I would love it. I would love to see Rodrygo in the Premier League. Partially so that and this is perfectly up to the Chelsea board. Just a suggestion from a humble fan. We could pull a Willian. Just a suggestion. You don't have to do it. Just say it. But I would love to see Rodrygo in a White Hart Lane. Yeah. I would love it. Now, would the acquisition of Rodrygo catapult Spurs into the top four? I would say that depends on how they fit him into the team. Where do you play Rodrygo? How do you fit him in? So that's the only question. Do you play him left wing, move Song up top, Solanke comes off the bench? Do you move Kulusevski to the bench and move Song to the middle? He plays left wing or he plays right wing? I don't know. But if they can fit him in, if Thomas Frank can find a way to fit him in there, I don't know. I don't see why not. I don't see why they can't make top four with Rodrygo if they can figure out a way to use him right. But then again, he hasn't really had a great season at Real Madrid. He's been very good, but he hasn't had a great season. So yeah, I'm still skeptical on that. So is he going to all of a sudden have a great season in Spurs? Maybe. He's 23. So we'll see. He's still waiting to have that breakout year. So it could happen any year, but it hasn't happened yet. Moving on. What do we think is next for Luiz Dias? I'll say this. It's not Barcelona. It's not Barcelona. It's definitely not Barcelona. Now, it could be Bayern, but it's not Barcelona. It's not Barcelona. Sorry. Sorry, Luis. That's all I got to say about that. It's not Barcelona. Okay. Now, uh, oh man. Oh man. Sorry. Now, There's a certain club in Manchester, England, Manchester United. It's not Man City. Nope. Like, yeah, we're not talking about Man City today. Yeah, there's no need to. Manchester United. Manchester United has actually made two very good signings. Mateus Cunha and my fellow countryman Brian Mbuemo. Shout out to Mbuemo. Very good signing. I really like that signing for them. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you a lot of Premier League goals. Hopefully, he matches what he did at Brentford last season, but I don't know. We'll see. Still a young player, 24, fit, Premier League ready, proven goal scorer. Second only to Salah, Brandon Bemo. Cunha, we'll see. We'll see what he does. All he has to do is match what he did at Wolves last season or better. It's good enough. Now, I hear you need a striker. Hoyland and Azikiwe are not cutting it. Azikiwe meaning Josh Xerxes. It's not cutting it, huh? How would you like to have Nicolas Jackson? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I hear reports that your board one is has Nicolas Jackson on a short list of strikers to go and get. You should go for him. You absolutely should go for Nicolas Jackson. That front line, Jackson, Cunha, and Buemo, man, man, speed, pace, power, and some finishing. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It is frightening. It would be frightening. I'm not gonna lie. That front line would be frightening. Jackson, Mateus Cunha, and Brian Mbeumo. Are you seeing it? Do you get the picture? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, that's my take on it. Nicolas Jackson to Manchester United. What do you guys think? Please. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Really, we would like to know what you think of Nicolas Jackson possibly joining Manchester United. Please let us know in the comments. Yeah. But I think it would be great for Man U. That's just my honest take. I think, yeah. Because, yeah, Haaland may be fast, but he doesn't have the skills of Nico. And Azikiwe might be big, but he's not really like fast like that. And he doesn't have the skills of Nico. So I think Nico would be good for them. As a starting striker, just to give him a breath of fresh air. You know? Because I really think they could use it. I really do. They are struggling is an understatement to find goals. I mean, I saw their commentary on the Leeds United performance in preseason. That's tough. Not good, not good, not good. While Chelsea and your crosstown rival is performing in Club World Cup. You're struggling to tie against Leeds United. That's tough. That's a tough one. But go for it. That's why you should go for Nicolas Jackson. You should absolutely go after Nicolas Jackson. Absolutely. Hey. But you don't have to listen to me. I'm just a lonely podcaster. Just a lonely streamer. Just minding my own business. But if I were you, Cunha, Jackson, Buemo, front three. That's right. That's right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on this Thursday. When you didn't have to, but you did anyways. So I thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. You know. Thank you. And have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. And I hope to see you next time. Peace.